Hi guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey here. I am so excited to do this reading today. Today we're going to be doing what is coming in next. So we're going to shift our focus towards the future and we are just going to see what comes through. I will be using 3 different decks in each pile. So that's pretty exciting. I'm excited to do that because sometimes if I don't set it up in the beginning, I just will continue to use the same spread. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. Pile number 1, you got Eshel, Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. All right, pile number 2, you guys pulled Athena, Inner Wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Okay, and pile number 3, you guys pulled Boss, Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Okay, so those are your piles. As always, guys, we're going to do a 30-second meditation to help you decide if you need some more time, as well as I always shuffle music down below in the description. And you might find some other information there, you know, if you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, if you want to follow my TikTok, Instagram, please, I would love that. It would encourage me to post on there. But I love you guys so much. Thank you again. I am sending you the best. I will see you at your pile. Hi there, pile number 1. You guys chose E-Shell, Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Okay, so you've got a lot going on, pile number 1. I feel a lot of coldness coming in. Maybe it's just like the fall, the winter, preparing for that energy to kind of, I live in Texas, so it's kind of hard to feel this energy as like current, but whenever you're watching this, it could be that you're preparing for some kind of coldness, and I don't know if that's metaphorical or literal, where it's like a winter, or if it's just like some kind of isolation or loneliness or something revolving or involving, I do believe, walking away from things and people. So that is kind of coming through. So that's what I'm seeing right off the bat, especially with it being E-Shell, Medicine Woman. You know, that's a very healing energy. So I'm seeing a lot of healing happening for you. And I feel like a big cause of this could definitely be because of maybe loneliness or coldness, feeling isolated, or feeling with this Aquarius, feeling very misunderstood, especially. We do have Sprout here, which I really like this energy for you, and especially like I was saying, the fall. And oh wow, look, I didn't even notice this. I did notice this, but look, I said fall and winter. There's snowflakes on this card. So yeah, you could definitely be preparing for, some of you could be moving to somewhere that has really heavy, or you just live somewhere that has really prominent seasons. You know, you experience a really like a really orange, yellow, brown autumn, and you experience like a really icy cold winter. Like some of you, it's physical. It's really weird because I don't pick up usually on that a lot, like physical, like a place. Like some of you guys could maybe even be just like wanting to spend more time in cool weather or something. Like you want to plan a trip or go somewhere cold. I don't know. So it's feeling a little interesting. But going back into more of a feeling energy, the Sprout energy is really showing me that you are learning, you're growing, you are healing. This is an energy of, I feel, you know what, I was seeing at first, I saw a seed, but then it changed. It actually showed me, I just recently got some milkweed. I got it in the mail, and when it got here, it looked like hell. It looked so sad and upset, and it needed to be rehabilitated. And that's kind of what I'm seeing, honestly. Not to say you guys are in rehab or anything, but it's more of just like that energy of like, you know, you've been through something. You've been through some experiences that might have been kind of almost turning you cold, or I feel like this energy of shutting down or like freezing. I get this energy kind of a freezing. But it's almost, it feels natural. I don't know, like it feels like, see, look at this. It's almost like a ghost of a flower. A ghost, like it's like, you know, it's going to get better, you know that it'll grow again, you know that it's almost like it's promised, as long as you keep focused on your rehabilitation, on your healing. That is the most important thing in your future right now, is this focus on not growth, okay, not growth, but healing. And I feel like the growth is going to come alongside the healing but it's not so much to be focused on your growth right now, because I feel like, you know, healing isn't linear. We all know this, right? Healing isn't linear. We have ups and downs and just, you know, deep dives, high highs, you know what I mean? Like, we experience so much emotion. It's a human experience, you know, to do that, but I'm just getting that you need to really ground yourself right now. You need to, you know, massage the roots, the overgrown roots. You need to change the pot. You need to put some more soil in, some fresh soil, fertilizer. You need to put, you know, you need to get some water, all the good, sunshine, and just see what happens. And I just feel that's almost like I'm hearing basic needs. Like, I'm hearing like meeting your basic needs in this period of healing is going to be really powerful. And I think you're going to surprise yourself with what you can accomplish after you complete just your basic needs. Like, as soon as you just, like, you know, like, say you wake up, right? Wake up. I feel like a lot of people talk about journaling. Like, that's something I would love to try, is like journaling as soon as I get up. But journaling or something, you know, like setting kind of like a routine to like get the basic needs done. Like, what do you need to do? You need to brush your teeth. You need to take a shower. You need to wash your face. You need to, you know, do whatever you need to do. Do your makeup if you want. Do your hair if you want. Do whatever you want, right? It's like, as long as those basic needs are met, I feel like it's gonna give you a lot of confidence to grow, and a lot of, like, I don't know, I feel like you're gonna surprise yourself. But to move into this diversity energy, I just get a sense of you're going to be meeting a lot of different people. Like, every person is going to be extremely different than the last. And it's like, I'm hearing friends, I'm hearing co-workers, I'm hearing romantic interest, or people that have a crush on you, or like just are attracted to you, you have chemistry with. You know, it's insane. Like, I just feel like you're going to be kind of be amazed as you look around and think of your experiences with diversity, with experiences with diversity, and how you have seen a lot of different perspectives, which is also teaching you. Because see how these cats are both like sitting, they're both just like observing. Like, well, to me, Sprout Kitty Sprout Kitty is that is so cute. I'm sorry. Sprout Kitty is like definitely in healing mode in my mind. Like, I just see them resting, healing. But it's almost like I said, once you get those basic needs met and you take care of, you know, like I said, soil, pot, water, wink wink, right? I know you, if you know, you know, diversity, right? But then this cat is like, they're still sitting, but they have their eyes and their tongue, you know, they have their eyes open here. It's like you'll be more ready to experience life and experience like diverse experiences and diverse people, diverse places. Like, I just see like you finally being able to, from a grounded standpoint, you're finally kind of opening your eyes to see the beauty of how we're all so different and unique. And we all, you know, we all have divinity within, and, you know, we all have just like this beauty and this energy within. And it's just, I just feel like you're going to meet a lot of people that you're very grateful that you met, very grateful that you like opened your eyes and like were grounded enough to be there and to see them, experience them. I don't know, it's just, it's really beautiful. Like, this energy is like you're stepping into very, it feels very like fresh it feels a little bit cold, a little bit isolating at times, because I feel like you're gonna be more reserved. You're not going to be like extroverted. You're going to be like stable and like kind of stable, grounded, you know, maybe more private. Like some of you guys are going more private, where you know, you aren't, I don't know, going where you're not supposed to go. I feel like, you know, like in places where you shouldn't be. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So very interesting. So let's get into what's next, Spirit. I feel like we should jump into these. These are the oracle cards that we do have, and then we'll get into the tarot. Impartiality, okay. And prosperity and abundance. Boom, baby. Yes, I'm hearing Cusco in my head, so that's obnoxious, but also very, you know, relevant in terms of money. You know, he could make his own summer house wherever the heck he wanted. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Get some water. Prosperity and abundance. Oh, this is so sweet. This is giving me 9 of Pentacles energy. Like she's in her own garden, feasting, independent. There might be some messages in pile 3 for you, especially with the kitties. I think there's a lot of cats in this deck though, so and obviously we're using these, so there's a lot of themes of like independence through this reading. But at the same time, what was I talking about? You just kind of sitting back. Like it's very interesting that you just sitting back and you almost being able to, I don't know, like be impartial, but be observant. It feels very like Aquarius energy. Like Aquarius is an air sign. And as much as they are a humanitarian, who loves diversity, who loves to see humanity be diverse and united. As much as that is Aquarius, they also have this weird distance and this weird, you know, it's this outsider energy. I don't know. I wonder if it's because they're ruled by, what is it, Saturn? Is it Saturn and Pluto? Is it 2? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's one of those outer planets, you know what I mean? And it's just, it can be isolating. But see, it's like, I don't think you're too bothered. Like, I think for the most part, you enjoy your own company. You enjoy what you've built for yourself. You enjoy the prosperity and abundance that you've built for your own self. And I think that you can kind of sit back, oh my goodness, I'm losing my speech. And that kind of feels, I guess if we're gonna relate that to the reading, it kind of feels like that. Like it's like maybe you not finally, I don't know where that came from. Maybe you feel that you have put your foot in your mouth one too many times. I feel that you almost have been kind of pushed into this partiality where you just kind of want to observe and not take sides, but also like hear everybody's perspective and try to actually be respectful of everybody's opinion, like removing your own biases. That's what I'm hearing, is like you're learning how to remove your own unbiased. And I feel like this is awesome because some of you guys are even like exploring your unconscious bias. Like this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. And that's why like it feels really deep with this Aquarius energy, is like you guys are stepping into this energy where you are learning so much about yourself and about who you are as a person and how like your triggers, your reactions, like your like kind of like these unconscious emotions and feelings that you may have, even when it's towards like, you know, I don't want to go there, oh god, but a lot of unbiased unconscious bias is like, is about race, you know, and is about other things like that. And I'm not, you know, but I feel like you just kind of have said things maybe that you wish you could take back. Maybe you feel like in ways almost like put in your place or ignorant, or like you just want to learn. Like I just feel this sense of like you want to be better, and it's like it's almost like this tired energy as well with all the sitting. Like it's the sitting for me. It's just like I'm tired. I'm going to pull strength in resting right now. But I'm also, while I'm resting, I'm going to be a little bit productive here and do some deep introspection. Like this is amazing. Like I'm very proud of you, pile 1. This takes a lot of courage to look in the mirror and to face, you know, things that we try to ignore in our society, especially, and, you know, just kind of go day to day mindlessly without kind of building on mindfulness and and learning how healing that can be when you start living in grounded, mindful energy. Like it's just like it's just beautiful. It's like this promise, this ghost of a flower, this promise that it will sprout as long as you're patient, right? As long as you're grounded, calm, stable, as long as you're open to learning, open to being wrong too. I do get a sense of a lot of Aquarius. I feel like shadow Aquarius energy, lower vibrational Aquarius energy, they hate to be wrong. They hate it. And I think that is something that some of you guys might have had to face and deal with yourself, as like, damn, I was wrong. Like, damn, I said something that I know was wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, not that, you know, you might not have even did anything. It's just like, I'm just hearing it's more verbal. It's more of like maybe speaking on things when you have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I'm just hearing kind of like overconfidence, or just misinformation as well. A lot of misinformation. And that's where you're almost turning impartial, because you're like admitting you don't know. You're admitting you don't know the truth. You can't say this is the exact truth, this is what happened, because truthfully, I'm not sure. Somebody else might have a completely different story than me. But yeah, let's get into the tarot. I'm so excited. Okay, what is this card? Okay, 8 of Wands. Okay, this is gonna feel too fast. I feel like you're gonna feel very overwhelmed with what you're learning. And it's almost like spirit, oh my goodness. I wish I could share my brain, you know, like I wish I could just plug you guys in and you could see what I just saw. I just saw in my head, and this is like the universe, right? The universe is giving you a gentle nudge, just like, this is gonna sound horrible, but it's like when you push, like, or not push, but like gently nudge like a little toddler, you know, or something. Like, this sounds horrible, pushing babies, but it's kind of like that. It's like the universe is just kind of like pushing you in the right direction. Well, not even the right direction. It's almost like, maybe it's kind of like you're wanting to stand, you're wanting to walk, you're wanting to run, but I think A, you're really tired, and B, you're just not quite ready yet. And it's almost like if the universe can kind of softly nudge you down where you just kind of plop. It was a little plop. That's what I saw. It was like a little baby just like plopping on the ground, and it's like they were just kind of like winded, you know, like the universe kind of winded them with this 8 of Wands energy. It just kind of winded you, put you on your butt, I was gonna say the other thing, put you on your, and I just feel like it's not a timeout. they want you to think of it as like a rest. Like they just want you to rest and like grow. It's like you're not quite there, and it's almost like because of the circumstances too. It's almost like maybe the environment, it's too chilly, it's too cold. Like you're not going to fully be able to bloom just yet. You're not going to be able to walk yet. So it's just like, not to put you down, but it's almost like to just kind of allow you more time. Like stop rushing the process. They don't want you to rush the process, because what I'm feeling as well is you're working to release a lot of your own toxic patterns. Like I just think that you are facing a lot of the toxic shadow side of yourself that isn't pretty. It's very triggering, or I just keep hearing triggered, like the song Janae. And you know, we all know that she said that she sung that not only about a partner but also about herself. And it's almost kind of like that energy. It's like you're going deep in that introspection of like not blaming other people, not blaming yourself, but it's just like kind of taking responsibility for your triggers, and like releasing, freeing yourself from them by putting, you know, recognition on it. You know, what is it, like cognitive dissonance? It's just like, now that you've recognized it, now that you understand it, it's like, how can that process kind of keep going unconsciously? I think you're ready. You're really ready to face that, like a lot of hard truths about yourself and about others. So let's also get into that, because I do get a sense of like you've definitely trusted the wrong people in the past. Like you have definitely listened to the wrong people. You have given your heart even to the wrong people. Like I just see that you have tried to honestly fill other people's cups even when yours was empty. Like you just, like, I think that you didn't know how to properly love from a place of like healthy relationship, you know, like healthy dynamic. It was just always like you running on empty, you just doing things that were not good for you, not serving you, and kind of giving your heart out, like pouring your heart out to the world, but almost like in a way that people were taking advantage of it. They saw somebody very sensitive, very emotional, very loving, and I think that you attracted a lot of devil type energies. You know, you attracted people who, yeah, they wanted to kind of take from your cup, or they knew that you were willing to, you know, pour the last sips of your own cup into theirs. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they knew this about you. So I feel like what's coming is you freeing yourself from these kinds of people that only just want to take from you, that only want to keep you at one level, that only want to keep you chained, that only want to see you running on empty here. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you know, I feel like it, you know, the universe is putting you in a timeout, because this is about you building strength. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, we have strength, we have Judgment reversed. So this is about looking back at judgment calls that you might have made while you were running on empty, while you were almost, I don't know, it just feels very heavily like craving love. Like I just feel like you craved a lot of love, you craved a lot of time and attention from people, and I think because of that, it's like it caused Like you misjudged a lot of people that were available to you, but just because they were available to you, it doesn't mean that they were actually there for you. You know what I mean? They weren't there for you. They weren't truly like wanting to see you succeed, wanting to see you being healthy, wanting to see you happy, wanting to see you succeeding and strong. These are people who wanted to see you very weak. Okay, so this chapter is about protecting your own prosperity, abundance, kind of staying impartial, being very observant of the people around you, the perspectives around you at this time, but like learning from them, but also really building strength. Like this is all about resting and strength at this time, because I feel like once this Wheel of Fortune starts going again for you, you're going to kind of be put through some more tests in a way to see if you're going to do these things again, if you're going to make the same mistakes again, because there will always be, you know, these energies that are wanting to take rather than give, or control you very, very much. They want to see you controlled. They want to see you chained, locked down, feeling unlovable, feeling drained, just feeling alone. I'm getting a lot of loneliness again. So we will go ahead and leave the reading at that. I do just want to kind of share the bottom of the deck's energy. So we have impatience. So once again, this is like telling you slow down. You know, things are going to move quickly. I do see that they're going to move quickly again. This wheel is going to spin. It's going to turn again, but they're literally sitting you on your, you know, they're literally sitting you down right now and wanting you to stop. The wheel stopped, and I feel like they just want you to kind of focus on the abundance that you have right now. Like some of you guys are still kind of taking for granted some abundance that you have right now, and they're just wanting you to sit still. And I feel like it might be hard for some of you guys to sit still. Bottom of the deck, we also have mystery. So I do feel a great sense of mystery for you in terms of what you can become, what you can truly step into after this period of resting and growing and healing. You know, it's like a mystery. I feel like there's people patiently watching, waiting to see how you are going to blossom from healing. Bottom of the deck, we have Gemini. Okay, once again, it's like this very cold, airy, icy energy that I'm getting. But at the same time, this is very much about your mental space. This is you kind of being in your head. I'm getting very much like air energy, but also earth. So it's like the earth energy, grounding, stable, being still, and then there's like this air energy where it's like your mind is kind of moving 100 miles per minute, and you're doing a lot of introspection, you're doing a lot of thought process. You know, you're also taking into consideration all this diversity, all these different perspectives. Like it's a lot, I think, to process. And so bottom of the deck here we have Two of Pentacles. This is all about keeping your balance. I think that they're trying to teach you how to keep your balance, how to not move so quickly, how to know when to rest. Life is different seasons, and you know, sometimes the fall and winter are about rest, rehabilitation, hibernation, okay? And it's just learning how to be balanced and to not do, you know, not be impatient, not try to do everything at once. Build your strength over time, you know, let it simmer here. Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're a very giving person, okay? Very, very giving. And so they're just wanting you to see that in becoming balanced, you can actually give more to the people you love. Okay, in a balanced, healthy way, you can give to the people that you love from a balanced, healthy, respectful mindset and a relation. It doesn't have to be where you're just running on empty, giving everything you've got. You know what I mean? Giving everything you got to a devil energy who doesn't appreciate it. These people will support you back. It's about equality and equal give and take. So that's all the time I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, protection, blessings. Peace. See ya. Hi there, pile number 2. You guys picked Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So, what do we have here? We have so much of this bright yellow. It is blinding, pile 2. I feel that what's coming for you, pile 2, is a lot of self-confidence. This is a lot of self-confidence, as well as I feel like you're going to finally feel safe for the first time to create, to have ideas, to share these ideas, to also to slow down. It's weird because it's not that you're slowing down progress, but it's almost like you have, okay, let's start at the beginning here with environment. Okay, let's just go to environment, because environment is very important here, because I think what's coming for you is a very healthy, safe environment. This cat with almost angel-like wings here, being very protective, licking the world, I don't know, but just the fact that it's angelic, it just feels very protective, and it feels like, you know, kind of like a blessing, like a rainbow kind of pouring in, something just kind of feeling like magically coming to you and protecting you, serving you well in terms of like feeling like you can be yourself is really what I'm getting. I feel like you are truly like just stepping into yourself and into feeling safe enough to do that. I just feel like your environments before, you never felt confident or safe enough to express yourself truly. And I also am seeing that, you know, some of you guys could definitely be in a partnership at this time with passion. A lot of licking. What is the licking going on? I just feel a lot of peace with these energies of, you know, there's so many different cats in these decks, and it's just like the fact that we have two that are just like kind of closing their eyes and like very peaceful, like very protective as well. I don't know if you have a person in your life who's very protective of you. It feels very romantic with all the roses and the card being passion, of course. I get a sense of what's coming in your life is a lot of passion. And for those of you who don't have like a partner or, you know, somebody to passionately share this energy with, I just feel like you're going to be just sharing it. I don't know if this is like social media or like trying to find a place for you to express yourself. I don't know, like you just have this bubbling passion within that is dying to come out. I feel like you have so much passion within. But yeah, I do get a sense of those of you who are in a partnership of some sense, like you feel very close to this person, you feel very passionate about the connection, and I get a sense of you feel like you guys are one and the same. Like you feel very like-minded and very much I don't know, like you can see yourself in one another. But yeah, I'm just feeling like you've stepped into a new environment, and whatever this environment is, it just makes you feel like warm inside, safe, like you can just truly express yourself, express your passion, express your ideas. Okay, what's really interesting, guys, well, actually, before we get into tarot, hold on. Before we get in, let's go ahead and look at the oracle cards over here. So we do have seasonal harvest. Yeah, I feel like this was actually a long time coming, okay? Like with seasonal harvest, this feels like a harvest that has grown over time, that you have been kind of preparing for, that you very much deserve, like you very much earned this, you very much, you know, it's just like you've done the work, you've taken care of your business, and now you can reap the rewards. Seasonal harvest, it's almost like you've been very patient, you've been very it's almost like a process, like you've gone through the process, you've been very patient, and now that you've been patient, you can find, like, you know, that patience has been worth it. It's worth something when you have this bountiful harvest, this bountiful reward here to look forward to. All right, we have Uranus. All right, I feel like whatever this environment change was, I just think that it seriously empowered you to change. Like your vibration, your energy shifted, change. It's almost like you knew exactly what to do with this Athena energy. You know what to do, take appropriate action without delay. It's almost like you knew that as soon as you got into this environment, it's almost like this vibration shift, this change, this, like you just without delay kind of started operating in a place of confidence, in a place of like expression, and it's really beautiful. Like, this has been a really extreme, powerful change for you. But I think it's also, in a lot of ways, what's coming in for you is like a jolt. Like, I think you're gonna get so many different ideas and passion and like a jolt of energy to pull you through all of this passion and ideas, you know, so that you can express yourself. So let's see, last, abundance. Wow. Okay. Amazing, beautiful. Like, especially with seasonal harvest. And then to me, I look at Uranus almost like an energizer. This is like an energizer. Wherever this is expanding something else. You know what I mean? This is kind of energizing the awakener energy. So I don't know what this is. It's like people, I think, around you as well, they're actually noticing. I feel like a lot of people really thought, oh my goodness, this is funny. They really thought that you didn't know what you were doing. Like, a lot of people really thought that you weren't, it's almost like they saw you during winter instead of during summer harvest. You know, like they saw you during the hard season when they didn't realize you were just getting through that in order to have your harvest later. You know, like, you just have patience, and that's like, it's almost like you knew it would come later. There's like abundance mindset where it's like you knew it would come, you trusted it would come, you did the work, you did the process of, you know, what you would want in order to receive this. You know, you did the steps, you took the appropriate action without delay, you trusted your inner wisdom. I think you were incredible. I think whoever picked pile 2, obviously you picked Athena, you have incredible wisdom. Like, seriously, truly, you have, I just heard poetic wisdom. That is so like over the top, okay, universe, but like, it's just, people, I think, are very shocked at things you say. And I think what's also coming is like, I don't know why people are shocked at the fact that you are okay, or like that you are abundant, or that you have this harvest. It's almost like people can't believe it because they just saw you like in the winter without a coat, you know, like all the plants dried up. I don't know, like they saw you struggling, and people assumed from this energy like that you didn't have anything, or that you were just going to stay down, or you were going to stay that way forever, kind of thing. And it's funny because I think this Uranus energy, this is like an awakener. It's like a jolt to me. So the fact that you're kind of like, people are kind of awakening to the truth of you. They're finally seeing you in your confidence. They're seeing you in abundance. They're seeing you in a better environment. It's just like people are seeing a completely different version of you because of, it's almost like you're, this is funny, it's almost like your basic needs were met. And there was kind of a theme in pile 1 of them needing, like, once they have those basic needs met, like, they'll be able to thrive. And I feel like you have that down. Pile 2, you almost have like routines, you have like, you know what energy you want to be in, you know what environments you want to be in. It's like you just have this inner wisdom, this intuition that you just like, you trust your inner wisdom and you just take action. You don't think about it. I mean, of course you think about it, but it's just like you don't hesitate. Once you come to that conclusion, once you've gathered enough information to feel a certain way, think a certain way, it's like you're going to go ahead and take action. You're not just going to sit still, stay, you know, in a scarcity mindset, stay down. You're not going to do that. So I think you're shocking some people who thought you would. But I think you might even be shocking yourself a little bit with the Uranus energy. Like, you're kind of waking up too. Like, you're waking up to just how powerful you are, just how abundant you are, just how passionate and how fiery and I just heard sparkly, how fiery and like passionate your ideas are. Like, it's just, people are just seeing you in a new light here. So back to what I was saying, guys, I find it insane. Look at the card we pulled. We pulled the 9 of Cups. I'm sorry I said 9 of Cups. 9 of, come on, 9 of Coins. We did pull this reverse, okay? But look at this, guys. Who do you think that is coming through for your reading? So what is Athena saying here? With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I think that you have struggled with some codependency. What's coming? Okay, what's coming is, I think that what's coming as well is people are going to want into your garden. People are going to want to, they're going to see that you in abundance. They're going to see you in independence. They're going to see you standing in your power, and they're going to want to be codependent to you. Okay, they're going to want to rely on you. They're going to want to not do any of the harvest work themselves, and they're just going to want to show up with their trick-or-treat basket on every day that's not Halloween and expect for you to be generous and to be codependent enabling. Okay, so this is your sign to just stand in your power of deciding how you want to use the harvest that you have earned. Okay, like, please do not feel codependent to anybody who is trying to feel either entitled to your materialism, entitled to your time, energy even. People who just want you to enable their codependency, as well as, you know, not do the work. Like, you need to see it as not as you being selfish. Don't see it as you being selfish. See it as them being selfish for not wanting to do the same work that you're willing to put in. You know, they're willing to, like, almost in a way steal from you, you know, because they're unwilling, or they refuse to learn, you know, or they say they can't, you know. That word can't is what I'm hearing. Whereas I feel like you don't think of that word ever. Like, can't isn't in your dictionary. You are very much with this Athena. I just saw 444 on the timer, which is to me about stability, groundedness, Athena energy very much. But she just doesn't hesitate. What was I gonna say? I had something too. Just very much like Athena, where it's like, you need to be strategic about this and wise about this, and not allow others to kind of put you in those positions where they're using you. I feel like it's coming through as a using energy. So just stand in your power of knowing that you deserve to use your resources the way you want to, and don't allow people who are willing to steal from you make you feel guilt, okay, for saying no. Like, some of you guys here, of course, you have these huge hearts, but you know, it's, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action. Like, you know what to do, okay? You know which people I'm talking about. You know, okay? So it's time to set those boundaries and have some recognition of equal give and take. But yeah, we have the Ace of, anyways, we have the Ace of Wands. And you see how it's like, all of these are like these bright freaking yellow. And even this is like, there's yellow, but there's also like beautiful arrangement of other colors. And then this beautiful imagery of basically Athena, you know, but it's reversed and it's like this bright, this green, you know what I mean? It's just like, to me, it feels like greed. It feels like people being envious as well, and wanting into your garden, wanting to create codependent relationships with you. So yeah, but anyway, so let's get into this yellow. This yellow is so beautiful, pile 2. So we have the Ace of Wands here, just basically showing how special your ideas are. Your ideas are very much needed, and I think that you will create a lot of attention. Like, people will definitely pay attention to whatever it is you're doing, okay? And I think that the more and more and more and more you speak up and provide more ideas, look at this, like these are all these ideas. It's like the more and more you have to back whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, the more ideas you have, like, they're just going to be flowing. They're just going to be flowing. And with this being the 8 of Wands in reverse, you know, this is kind of funny. It reminds me of a fortune cookie that I got, a fortune I got in my cookie the other day. And it was like, what did it say? It said, overnight success sure does take a long time. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting, is like so many people are kind of shocked by this energy that you're stepping into, this confidence, this abundance, this wisdom. It's like people are like, damn, like they're smart, damn, like they're passionate, damn, they're abundant, like they got, like they have money, like, you know, people are just kind of in this shock of like, when did this happen? Like, this happened overnight. Like, people really want to kind of put claim on it as if these things happened overnight, as if you didn't spend hours of bone aching work, you know, just to accomplish whatever it is you need to do. You know, it's just like people underestimated how long this has taken you. I think that this has been a very slow process over time. This has been a slow burn, and I just feel that people are trying to look at it as if it's this shiny brand new thing, when it's like, you have been, you know, you have been putting in this work for quite a long time. And I don't think you're gonna stop anytime soon. We have Justice, we have the Chariot, and we have the Page of Wands. So it just feels like the beginning. We have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. Like, it just feels like the beginning of all of these beautiful ideas that you do have. Like, it feels like you have so much time and like energy to go, like ideas just bubbling out of you, to where, you know, this is just the beginning. This is just the start for you, especially with the Chariot. Like, I just feel like you're very driven, you're very ambitious. You know, to me, this is a young emperor who is driving the Chariot. And so it's like, it just feels very youthful, like very, like you're, and especially with the Page as well, it's like, you guys are still so young, you still have so much time ahead of you, and I feel like you're ready to kind of like charge ahead with this knowledge, with this justice. Why am I hearing like poetic justice and like poetic wisdom? What is it with poetic? Some of you guys here are poets, okay, or whatever. Like, some of you guys are writers, and you have been writing for a long time, and some of you guys have just got your book published, something like that, you know. But it's like, this is just the beginning of the series. This is just the beginning, you know. So wow, this is so exciting. And I just feel like people like don't know you. That's the thing, is like people see all this bright yellow energy, but it's like the real you is like all of these beautiful colors combined. Like, I think that you're very have a very healthy balance of like water, fire, earth, I guess air, yellow. You know, like you just, well, there's just different, you're just very complex, and I feel like people are just trying to kind of understand you, and since they can't really understand you simply, they just kind of put you in this one category, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, I actually, like, people don't know the real you, where it's like, no, I actually have, like, I actually love to garden. Like, people may not know this. I actually love to cook. Oh, I actually love to stay at home and like sleep and cuddle the entire day. I love to go on, you know, 5-hour bike rides, 5-mile hikes. Like, I don't know. It's just like something like where people just haven't been paying attention, but they will be. They are going to. What's coming for you is a lot of attention, a lot of appreciation for your ideas, a lot of like people recognizing just how wise and smart you are, like respecting your ideas, respecting your art, your work. Justice, you know, it's justice. Like, justice is coming through for you. What's coming? Justice, passion, this beautiful protected environment. Sorry, I burped. This beautiful, like, what's coming? Justice, passion, this like beautiful safe environment where you can safely, quietly, like, build your abundance and harvest, and just, oh, it's just beautiful. Pile number 2. So let's go ahead. I think that's all I've got for this. I do have bottom of the deck messages. So without further ado, we have courage. I think this is taking a lot of courage. Like, people really underestimate how much courage it takes for you to step into this new vibration, step into this new energy, to kind of step into this new chapter, to just be, I just feel like you're so ambitious and so focused on moving forward, and also just sharing your ideas. And it's just like, it takes a lot of courage to share your ideas, to share your art, to share your part of your soul, you know. Bottom of the deck, we do have faith, as well as with Pisces. So I'm getting a very like spiritual energy as well. Like, some of you guys, might be even a whole other layer to you. You might be very spiritual and people don't even like know this about you. Or with faith here, it's like you need to trust that the universe has got you. Like, if you want to kind of slow down too, like, I feel like you kind of feel a little bit like, I feel excitement, but I also feel a little bit of like feeling overwhelmed. I'm about to see 444 again, second time in this reading. So if you need to kind of slow down, I just heard 4 of Swords, like, take a little rest. You know, just have faith that this path ahead of you is still going to be there, and you're going to be fully supported, like, whenever you're ready. Okay, it's like they've granted you this environment at this time to really settle and to really feel safe. Period. Feel safe. Pisces, okay, they're the oldest of the zodiac. Okay, the old grannies, the old wise ladies. All right, but they're also a little delusional. Okay, so I think that you need to embrace more of your emotional wisdom, more of your, like, I feel like tapping into your emotions is going to help your creativity a lot. It's going to help you open up about sharing your ideas and stuff, like just wanting to kind of relate to other people's emotions as well. Kind of like in a grand scheme, in a whole world view of like, how can my ideas affect and connect with the world around me? All right, and bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Cups reversed. And that, what was I just saying? I was just saying to tap more into your emotions. We have so much fire. We have so much, you know, like earth as well. If this is feeling like fire and earth, pile 1 felt like fire and air. You guys feel like fire and earth. But it's like you need to tap more into water, into emotion, because people are going to feel when your ideas like don't have emotion behind them. You know, they're going to feel when they're not coming from a truly vulnerable, real honest place. And so like, just don't try to hide these feelings. Don't try to hide your true feelings. Don't try to hide who you truly are to protect yourself. You know, I think vulnerability is actually going to be something that helps strengthen you. All right, what's under this? 4 of Coins. Don't hide away. Don't repress your emotions. Don't hide away. Okay, don't give in to this energy of kind of being fearful of this energy, because this energy is a lot. Okay, like, let me just stop for a second, because pile 2, this is a lot. Okay, you've already been through so much. I feel like that, like I said, this isn't an overnight success. This is like a slow burn over time, where you've built this confidence, you've built this environment, you've built this passion, you've built this abundance, and it's like, I just kind of get this tired energy. So I think you need to let yourself rest. We got another 4, so 444 might be a sign for you guys, but you need to rest. Tap into your emotions. Your emotional side, I feel like, is the key. I just heard is the key to expressing your ideas with honesty and vulnerability and love. And I feel like that honesty, vulnerability, and love is going to be so respected by others. Okay? So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. Oh, I keep forgetting about this one. I've forgotten pile 1. So pile number 2, connect with Gaia, is at the bottom. So definitely like spend some time outside. One of my best friends was actually just telling me how she just loves to go outside because it just reminds her how small she is and how, you know, insignificant we all are, and not in a negative way, but in like a relief kind of way, where it's like, none of this, you know, at the end of the day, as much as we have all these ideas and ambition and want to do these things, at the end of the day, we still are just human beings living a human experience on this earth, in this crazy universe, you know. And I just think you need to spend some time under this great big sky, under like just next to a giant tree, you know, and just feel small for a little while. Okay, because this is a lot of big energy. So make time to rest, recharge. All right. All right, pile 2, I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. If you guys like this, please give me a like, comment down below, subscribe if you would like. Why am I getting all shy on y'all? I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hi there, pile number 3. You guys chose boss, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Beautiful. Okay, so you are coming into some level of independence. I feel like this is going to be a foundation for you to build upon, to really become stronger, to really pull in success towards you at this time. I'm getting a sense of some of you guys might have kids, some of you guys might have fur babies as well, but I'm getting a very nurturing energy. Some of you guys may also just want to be parents in your lifetime, or just want to, like, you just have a lot of caretaking, parenting, nurturing energy within you, and I feel like you do want to express that in the future. Like, you would love to in the future kind of be independent enough where you can nurture and take care of another living human or creature here. We also have balance. Exactly. I just feel like because of your level of independence, like, you've just grown so strong, you've grown so successful, you've grown so balanced. Like, you can truly accomplish the things that you want. Like, you feel success either coming your way, or you already feel very successful, very balanced. So what's coming for you, what's coming towards you is just a lot of I do get a sense of kind of clearing out energy because of the rest of this energy. Let's kind of go into it. You know, we do have Scorpio right off the bat with the oracle cards we'll get into first. So I do get a sense of transformation. I do get a sense of things changing. I don't feel like it was rapid change. I feel like this is kind of always who you've been. Like, you're just somebody who who's constantly kind of going through changes. Like, life is change, right? So I just feel like you go with the flow very, very well. There's a lot of water energy here. To me, this pile is feeling like water and fire. Water and fire is what I'm getting for you guys. So take what resonates here, but I'm just getting a sense of you kind of wanting to be a little bit vengeful as well. Like, with this boss energy, just the way that she is showing off, and there's like things falling from the sky, you know, like, I don't even know what's going on in this card. Like, I thought they were coins, but now they look like feathers. I don't know. Now they look like shells and white cheddar noodles. I don't know, guys, but the Scorpio energy just feels very powerful. Like, you've really stepped into a level of your own power because of just how independent you are. Like, you don't really need a lot of help. You don't need a lot of assistance. You are able to independently go towards the things that you want to succeed in, the things that you just desire simply, you know, like, you just it's like your independence is freedom. Feels like freedom. We have growth. Okay, yes, like, so you have definitely grown over time, like with the Scorpio energy. Now growth, like, you have changed. You have definitely grown into this person. Like, you might have, I'm hearing ugly duckling now. It's like you might have always kind of had this like super fiery or like independent energy within, but it was never nurtured. It was never nurtured to the point of growth, so it didn't really develop. But I feel like on your own terms, like, you have been able to grow and develop these things, and it's just been a really super powerful transformation for you. Meditation for clarity. I feel like what's coming for you in the future is I think that in order to maintain a level of balance and clarity, I think that you will start meditating, or you will start like kind of spacing out, or like putting out a time to be very quiet. To be very quiet and to not have any noise, not have any like TV or YouTube running, music running, podcasts, you know, shutting everything off And just in order to kind of like balance your energy, to also like come back to your own inner voice, you know, your own inner clarity, I think that meditation will be very helpful for you, or at least like 20 minutes of quiet time a day. I think that's really going to help clear your mind and help you like step back into your power, because I do feel a sense of, because of this powerful change, it's just kind of, it can be draining at times because you haven't always been this way. You know, it's like you've kind of changed, transformed, grown into this. It's not that you've always been that way. It's like it was always within you, I think, but it was never, it's here. You know what I mean? Like you're in full bloom kind of energy, and it can be hard to maintain that full bloom sometimes because things are constantly changing. So I think that you always need to check in with yourself. Check in with yourself. Have a check in with yourself. Make time to constantly check in with yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. We do have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So I think all 3 piles had this. I think pile 1, was it reversed? I cannot remember if it was reversed. I think it was. I think all 3 piles had this reversed. And so the universe is just really wanting the whole collective to just slow down. What's coming is a slowdown. What's coming is, you know, they're wanting you to meditate. I think that you've already kind of experienced a lot of changes, a lot of growth. And it's kind of like now you're entering this period of enjoying it. I feel like you're enjoying it, but at the same time, I'm getting a sense of like, I don't want to blame other people here, but there's just so many court cards in the bottom. We have a Knight of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Cups here. It's like just too many people. So I get a sense of slowing down, clearing your mind, and not allowing yourself to be affected by other people's perspectives, opinions of you, because I do think that you are very sensitive here. And I think that people underestimate or like they overestimate, honestly. People sometimes, I think, overestimate just how strong you are. It's like they're seeing you as like, you know, this boss energy where it's like you're glowing, you're in your power, but then it's like they don't see that how much it takes for you to actually maintain this balance, to maintain this growth, to, you know, to keep going. And I think that's why it's like important to kind of slow down, not to push yourself, because you've already experienced so much. Like you need to look back over time. Like you need to look back at like where you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Where were you at that time compared to where you are now? And I think you need to just kind of take a breath, because you are like a baddie, okay? Like you are definitely somebody who can honestly be the poster child for transformation and growth, okay? Like that's powerful. Like you've changed. Like you're not the same person you used to be. Like you don't understand, like some people crave to change their internal world. Like they crave to, you know, be able to do what you've done here. With the 6 of Swords, the imageries are so great. I love these. You really had to kind of move on from things that caused, like triggered you, things that caused you a lot of strife. I think that you had to move here to calmer waters. Like you need to see the past where you were in these rocky waters, where you were like seriously in some deep trouble, and you have made it. Like, you need to give yourself some credit. You need to give yourself some rest. You need to give yourself some nurturing. I think that you need some nurturing. I think that you act very, very independent. Like, you don't need anybody. You don't need any help. But I think the truth is, you would love somebody to just like give you a big hug, you know, tell you that they're proud of you, nurture you. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, just do something kind of special for you. Like, you deserve to be nurtured just because you're independent, okay? So what? Doesn't mean I don't like to be pampered. Doesn't mean I don't like to be nurtured. It's like people kind of recognizing, you know, you have a huge heart underneath all this independence and strength and success that you love to perpetuate, you love to show off here. Okay, like shamelessly, as you should, but at the same time, I think that your emotional side has been kind of suffering a little bit. Yeah, you kind of closed off. You've closed off a bit. But at the same time, I was seeing these as different people. Like, you've got too many people around you who are kind of wanting you to think a certain way. It's weird. What I'm seeing is like 3 different friends. And it's like the one friend who's like really emotionally intelligent and you can trust their ideas. And then there's the other friend who just like lies about everything. And it's like, you really can't trust a word that they say. Like, they're just kind of misinformed, misled, and you just don't take advice from them, you know, kind of complete opposites. But then it's like also that other friend who's just like reckless and doesn't care and like kind of like nihilistic, I guess, and just, you know what I mean? It's just like all these different, and these might even be your own conflicting ideals, you know, like part of you is very, you know what I mean? Like misinformed, part of you is very loving, part of you is very, like kind of risky. This feels like risky energy, but it's like, I just get a sense of not everybody here can kind of come with you on this new journey to growth. And I think that's also why you've been needing to kind of meditate and be balanced, because it's like you don't want to make the wrong decisions here where you're like closing the door on like people who truly love you, right? Like this King of Cups, imagine you like shut the door on this energy and you didn't recognize that this is somebody who could actually have assisted in growth. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like you're really struggling to come to conclusions about the people around you. And it's like the universe is telling you, slow down. You don't have to make these decisions, you know, overnight. You need to just pay attention to how far you've come this far and just take it slow. Take it slow. Like, take it slow and kind of, you know, listen to these people, see where they're coming from, but also take pride in knowing that your own opinion is what's going to matter at the end of the day. Your own opinion is the top dog, okay? To say top dog in this cat reading is crazy. But you are the top, you know? You are on top here, so like, I just get a sense of not giving away your power. But this also, like I was saying, this could definitely still be like conflicting versions like within, or conflicting perspectives within, where it's like part of you is really emotionally intelligent, you know, part of you is just truly understands, gets it. But then there's this other part of you that kind of questions and like tears logic apart and kind of like plays devil's advocate, you know what I mean? And then there's also this like super reckless, fiery, kind of like crazy side of you. You know, it's just like kind of learning how to balance. Yep, learning how to balance all these energies within, you know, your shadow and your light, you know, and just nurturing these energies as well, to where they might not affect you so insanely. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's such a weird energy. I kind of want to get one more. What are these court cards? Seven of Wands in reverse. Exactly. Okay, that is perfect. Nine of Cups reverse as well under that. Okay, so it's definitely about you like defending yourself, like you feeling like people having a bunch of different opinions that are different than yours, and kind of feeling the need to defend yourself. Like you don't need to defend yourself. You just need to start understanding how people function, and how like I said, some people might not be able to come with you. Like say that this reckless person is just like causing a lot of problems, like physical damage to properties, you know, or vehicles, or like, you know, like sex, drugs, money, you know, like just doing really reckless, risky things, behavior. It's like this person might not be able to come, but this person who kind of plays devil advocate, even though, you know, they might be very misinformed, but they still have a lot of love for you. It's like really being able to kind of differentiate between who you need to defend yourself against, and like who you need to kind of separate yourself, like who you need to defend yourself from or not. It's like, I don't know, I think you're kind of learning how to decide these things, but at the same time it's like you're really having to listen to your inner voice and meditate and, you know, do the hard stuff. Like go within for these answers. You're going within. You are going within to your own end. Like you're just so independent. Like you literally trust your opinion so much. Oh my God, it's funny. Like you really listen to how you feel around people, how you were thinking around people, you know, how he made you feel, whether or not you felt like you needed to defend yourself. But I just get a sense of like, you do need to kind of drop your guard, because not everybody, you know, not everybody is out to get you, or not everybody is like, you know, like don't be so independent where you can't recognize when people genuinely love you. Two of Cups. As soon as I say that, that's crazy. Recognize the people who are there for you equally, who show up for you equally, who verbally like tell you, communicate how they feel and let you know how much you mean to them. You know what I mean? Like just like really healthy dynamics. Like these are the ones that deserve your attention. These are the ones that deserve your love, your trust, your time. This new version of you that you have grown into, it knows its worth and it knows what it deserves, and you deserve Two of Cups. And you deserve that in your family, your friendships, your romantic partnerships. You know, you deserve equality, respect, love. Like, oh, that's such a cute card. You know, you don't deserve energies that make you feel defensive, or make you feel weak, or make you feel, you know, like make you have to kind of wonder whether or not you should even be around them. You know, it's interesting. So let's go ahead and check out the bottom of the deck energy. So we do have fortitude. Okay, so yeah, you are building some fortitude here. Like I feel like you've had your defenses up so much in the past, and you're ready to like not feel like that. Like you don't want to be on defense. So in order to not be on defense, it's like you're building your strength, you're building your fortitude, your judgment is like becoming so much stronger. And I just feel like you're being more decisive about moving on. Like if you're ready to move on, and you think that you need to move on from a situation, you're going to do it. Like, you have the strength, the fortitude to move forward. Bottom of the deck, we also have Neptune. Okay, so some Piscean energy. This is interesting. I feel like you're very confused. Like, part of you is very much confused, and like you might need to spend some time with water. You know, like I said, there's a lot of water and fire in this energy. Like, and I just feel like you need to spend some more time like meditating by the water for clarity. And I think that's just also going to nurture your energy a lot as well, being in the water. I just feel like you're very confused, and part of you feels like you're questioning your own judgment. You know what I mean? Venus. People are making you feel like you shouldn't have that power, like you shouldn't stand in that power, or like maybe some people are trying to say you use sexuality. Oh my god, I just saw the Empress. You use sexuality for like to get what you want, and it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, there's people, like, I feel like it's this kind of Queen of Swords energy, like people who are spreading misinformation and like making it really hard for you to know where it's coming from, and like who is the cause of these things, and like I just feel like you're very confused and you don't know who to trust. Like, you have no idea out of these people, like which one is the King of Cups, like which one is really there. Oh, we have bottom of the deck, given to passion. I think that this is also going to be really beneficial for you to like kind of just give into these feelings, this passion that's within, because I think that you get so confused and distracted sometimes by like leveling up, by analyzing like relationships here, that you don't make enough time to just like spend time in passion, cleansing body and spirit. I think that your passion will cleanse your body and spirit as well. But I think that's all. Oh, did I already show you guys? Oh no, destiny. Okay. I feel like a lot of you like question and just like feel like you're not on the right path. I feel like it's because you do so much of this on your own independently, that it's like you worry so much about your path and whether or not your light and dark are balanced, and you know, like you just worry constantly. I feel like that about your destiny and about whether or not you are on this right path, whatever that means, you know. And the universe is just like wanting you to just relax. They're wanting you to nurture, balance, meditate. And I think you're gonna feel a lot better. Like, catch your breath. Catch your breath here. Perfection. Oh, is that what it is? Or I split the deck here and perfection came out. Some of you guys might be kind of confusing like growth with perfection, you know what I mean? Like, kind of thinking that the more perfect something is, the more you've grown. It's like, stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing yourself to what other people would decide. Like, come back to yourself. Come back to your own. What do you want? How do you feel? Make yourself happy. You know what I mean? Like, find your own destiny. Like, perfection doesn't exist. Do not waste your time chasing it. Perfection is a delusion. And I think that you need to clear your mind. Like, you need to get in some water, spend some time by water, and just like take a deep breath. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So yeah, what's coming in, honestly, like I just see so much coming in for you. Like, I'm just seeing you're going to continue to grow. You are going to find healthy, beautiful relationships now that you are at this level of growth and transformation. It's like you really understand and recognize now what you deserve And I think that you're just kind of analyzing your relationships at this time to see who it is that can kind of come with you, who it is that makes you feel like you can put your guard down, makes you feel like you can be vulnerable and safe around them. So I think that's all the time I have for you, pile number 3. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. Peace. See ya. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So if you're new here, pile number 4 is a bonus reading I started doing as cards that I pull for myself after the reading. I decided to start sharing the message with the collective and just seeing who can relate. I hope that you can. I'm glad that you're here, and let's go ahead and get started. These messages are probably going to be a bit shorter, so this is really just like a quick bonus message, okay? So if you're here for it, you're here for it. If you're not, you're not. So what's coming for you, pile 4? Peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. This is a really interesting energy because she's carrying a baby. So it's like giving me kind of Empress energy, but at the same time, it's kind of like feeling like whatever it is that you might be really worried about the fragility of something. Okay, like you might be really, I just saw 111. You might be really worried about the fragility of something. It could even be like the fragility of peace, the fragility of things working out. But I'm hearing it's well-earned peace, first of all. And second of all, like, this thing is going to be okay. Like, you need, like, there's no need to worry. Fragile or not, things are going to work out beautifully here. So what's coming in? A lot of well-earned peace and a lot of things just kind of falling into place, a lot of things just working out for you, kind of serendipitously. Is that a word? Yeah, it's just, it feels very serendipitous where things are just working out for you. And I do get a sense of anxiety or worry around it, but it's like and I feel like it's because you're treating this as a baby. Like, you're looking at whatever it is that you have kind of like fragile, like a baby. And so it's just like you're very worried about how things are going to turn out. So what is also coming in for you, pile number 4, is freedom. So this is interesting. Okay, so freedom. Yeah, I just get a sense of some of you guys, this could be, I don't know, vehicle. This could be, because I'm getting like you seeing sights, you going camping. You know, there's like what? It's like a constellation and a shooting star in this imagery. So it's like, I just feel like the world is expanding for you. And I just feel like you have a sense of peace, a sense of freedom. What else? Now you have a sense of what? Passion as well. Some of you guys here could definitely have a very passionate love, a passionate lover here, somebody who's very romantic and passionate towards you. This person could buy you roses. This person could love to cuddle. They could also like to lick or bite you, okay? But this person just really loves to take care of you. And I feel like they also love to see you in this free, peaceful energy as well. What's coming in for you is Libra energy. So Libra is all about partnerships. Once again, I feel like you're going to have a very strong partnership with somebody if you don't already. And I just think that you're going to really work on building more passion in this connection, building more romance in this connection. With Libra energy, I'm also getting, because you're just so peaceful, because you're feeling more free, I do get a sense of you're going to be paying more attention to your beauty, to the way that you represent yourself physically. So I do get a sense of like your beauty kind of coming in as well. So it's your beauty as well as like you getting along well with other people. I don't know, I'm just seeing you guys like having really harmonious friendships. I'm seeing you have like maintaining really good relationships with people, like really working on that. That's what's coming in, is like harmonious relationships. We also have gratitude and thanks. Oh, this is so sweet. This is so beautiful. I love this energy. So pink. Gratitude and thanks. Like I just feel like you're going to feel like a little kid again. Some of you guys, there's like just color here, this pink, this bright pink. Like to me, pink is kind of like a color of, I don't want to insult people, but it's a color of immaturity to me. Like it kind of gives me like somebody who's still pretty immature, but like it's like kind of joy. It's still very joyful and carefree. So I don't think that you guys are immature, first of all. Some of y'all are. But I think what's going on is you're tapping in. You're tapping into like to fun, childlike things again. Things that like you're very grateful for as well. Gratitude and thanks. I don't know, I just get a sense of like you are going to feel so good. You're going to feel so free and peaceful and grateful. Like why are, I'm gonna have to ask why in a minute in the tarot. I'm gonna just pull a few cards, but we also have guilt. So then to end this reading off, we have guilt. Like we pulled all these cards and then we have guilt. So what's coming in is guilt. I don't know why. I feel like some of you here feel like you don't deserve it. Like you don't deserve this freedom, passion, peace, gratitude, beauty. Like you're like, why is it me? Why is it me? Kind of energy, like in the back of your mind. This is kind of, you know, like this is back of the mind. It's not just like because you're very grateful. You have a lot of gratitude. It's not that you're ungrateful at all. It's just part of you is just very confused and feels guilt, as if other people just don't experience life the same way that you do. They don't experience peace, they don't experience freedom, they don't have gratitude, they don't have, you know, passion. You know, it's like, I don't know why. It's like you wish you could, and this is, you know, I'm working on in therapy. You know, you can't take care of everybody. You just can't. You just cannot take care of everybody. And you need to just you know, I know you appreciate it. We have gratitude and thanks, but you know, you can't save everyone. You can't help everyone. You can't, you know what I mean? Like you can't just give peace, freedom, passion to everyone. You know. So what are we so? Freedom, peace, gratitude. Freedom, peace, gratitude. I'm so peaceful. Why are we so peaceful? Why are we so peaceful, grateful? The Hanged Man in reverse. I feel like you got out of a stuck energy. I feel like you were feeling very stuck for a while. and you finally started seeing something from a new perspective, and it's just released a lot of burden. I don't know. This is not a new perspective here. I think you are starting to embrace the idea there is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. Like the sun. Exactly. Like, I just feel like you're kind of learning how to accept what's mine is mine. This peace is well earned. This happiness, the sun energy is well earned. And I don't need to question it. I don't need to question this. I just need to be grateful. I just need to be thankful. I just need to keep listening to my intuition. 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's like, even though you're being offered certain opportunities, part of you is still feeling guilty. Part of you still is like looking at the things that might have gone wrong, or maybe things you have done wrong, you know, and what is this guilt? Oh, that's so sad, pile 4. You feel guilty when you receive opportunities. Like, you feel bad when you receive money, presents. Like, when you receive good things, you need to learn how to receive fully. I feel like you are very grateful and you're full of gratitude and love, but at the same time, you're feeling guilt when you receive. And the universe needs you to understand that you are very worthy of receiving. Whoever's made you feel like guilty for receiving things, like, I feel like this was a caretaker, or this was somebody who, people around you who might have been jealous of the things that you were receiving. Queen of Coins in reverse. Exactly. People who might not have been stable, people who just couldn't financially create abundance or peace or freedom for themselves. It's like they made you feel badly for the fact that you do have these things. Like, they make you feel like you didn't earn it, like you didn't work so hard for these things. What's the advice? Last message. What's the advice? Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness, the Wheel of Fortune and the sun. Like, you deserve it. That, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is spun and everything is working out beautifully. You don't need to worry about everybody else. And I'm hearing that this is, you need to think of the Wheel of Fortune as the wheel of karma. People get what they get. You know what I mean? Like, people put the energy that they want out into the universe and they get back what they get. I'm seeing 111 on the timer again. I'm hearing this song. Oh my god, I have not listened to this song in so long. That's why I'm in shock right now. This song Earned It by The Fucking Weeknd. 'Cause girl, you earned it. Like, oh, like, it's obnoxiously in my head all of the sudden. Like, the universe is like, you deserve this peace. Look. Oh no, I can't do it. I can't look and see what else is underneath here. 10 of Wands. You have been so burdened. Okay, that's too many. I just need one. You have been so burdened in the past. Like, you need to recognize how far you've come and that you deserve this joy. You deserve these blessings. You deserve this fortune. You deserve the opportunities that come your way. You don't, you know, you don't need to be stuck anymore. You could definitely have some messages in pile 2 with the owl here, Athena. One more, come on. Page of Coins. Okay, I feel like you're still young. Like, I don't know, that's coming through too. You're still pretty, like, you're still learning. And I just feel like people are seeing how much joy and opportunities, like, you're going to have in your life. What's coming in is like I'm already, and then maybe that's why you feel so guilty, is like you feel like you can't really share your joy, you can't share your opportunities, you can't share your growth with people because it's like some people like don't think you deserve it, or they underestimated you. A lot of people underestimated you and thought you didn't have the tools that you needed, you didn't have the skills that you needed. Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, they thought that you were immature, reckless, chaotic. These people thought that you were going to burn out. They thought that you weren't going to, you know, do shit with the tools that you did have. And now I'm just hearing the song. It's good, Andy. Okay, enough. But yes, bottom of the decks, let's go through. We have Autumn. So I feel like some blessings are going to come in autumn. Adaptability as well. So some things may be changing in autumn. Some things may be changing. Be prepared for some changes in autumn. What's coming in autumn? Nurture. We have nurture and adaptability. Just be prepared to nurture yourself through whatever is changing. Bottom of the deck, Pisces. Okay, so I never know what to say with this towards myself. Like, what? Yeah, it's time to lean in to your emotional sensitive side. It's time to nurture that. I think that you might not have nurtured it out of guilt for a while, maybe even out of shame. Some of you, this could have been from mistakes that you made. Some of you guys could have struggled with addiction, or, you know, just like I said, you could have been very chaotic in the past. And it's like learning how to tame the beast here. But I just get a sense of you still feeling guilt at times, possibly for like past versions of yourself, maybe feeling like you don't deserve this. But you need to stop looking at yourself as a Pisces, and they're wanting you to see yourself as this Libra energy. They're wanting you to step into harmony and beauty and knowing that you deserve everything that the universe is trying to give you right now. I'm just thinking of Aphrodite. Okay, like I always go back to the Greek goddesses, right? So Aphrodite, like, would she really reject some gifts? You know what I mean? Like, would she really say no to what the universe is trying to give her, or like presents, or, you know, like, learn how to receive. You are so beautiful and you deserve it just as much as Aphrodite herself. Bottom of the deck, Destiny. You are on path. You know, your guides here are supportive of you. And I just keep hearing it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Bottom of the deck, affirmation for acceptance. Affirmation for acceptance. That's interesting. Okay, so they're wanting you to do some affirmations to where you can really accept the fact that you deserve this. I deserve this. Like, do some affirmations to accept the fact that you don't have to feel guilty to be happy, for being happy, for being free, for being peaceful, for being grateful, for having blessings. Like, you don't have to, you know, in any way reject that idea. Just reject the idea that you have to suffer to appease other people. Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? You have so much passion, and I think that in order for that passion to be able to be expressed and released, it's like you have to be aligned with what it is you want and what it is you desire in life. And what you desire is peace, freedom, passion, blessings, gratitude, you know, like you desire these things. So it's just like, once you're aligned with yourself, once you're aligned and honest with yourself about what it is you desire and what it is you want and what it is you deserve, boom, this is all coming in. I'm gonna leave it at that, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this message. I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. Until next time, please hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. See you next time, y'all. Peace.